Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your monthly reading for September 2024. This is for Taurus, Taurus rising, and Taurus moon. And if you are new to my channel, I use astrology, tarot, and my guide, so you feel like you're getting a more personalized reading. Now, Taurus, welcome. Welcome to Eclipse season. All right, we're here. We're here. The planets are throwing you a party, so welcome to the party as well. You're obviously on the list. You're obviously invited. You're a VIP. They've got the velvet ropes. They brought out the good chips. You're good. You're going to be fun. And the reason why they're having a party is because this is going to be one of the most pivotal months of 2024. This is a life-changing month. This is one of those months. It's eclipse season. So you're going to start seeing a dramatic shift. Okay. Now, one of the reasons other reasons why, other than the eclipse, that this month is really big, we have 5 planets changing signs. 5. Okay. We also have 2 extremely significant retrogrades, and they're not bad. And then we have the equinox. So we officially move into fall in the northern hemisphere, spring in the winter, in the southern. Oh my goodness. This is what happens when you film these during Mercury retrograde. Anyway, eclipses, as you know, are game changers. And we do have a full moon, partial lunar eclipse in Pisces this month. Now, I want you to pay attention to this. And it's on the back here. I'll flip this around because I'm going to just kind of go through this real quick. This is so significant because it's giving you a window into what your life is going to be like in 2025. And I say that because, and I've been talking about this for months now, we have the nodal shifts. All right. North node, south node. They're leaving Aries and Libra. They're moving into Pisces, Virgo. All next year starting in January. And so here we go with this eclipse that's giving you like a little peekaboo of something ending in your life and this new area of your life transforming. Looking at what's going on for y'all, there's going to be some big changes, and it all starts here. Remember I said the Pisces Virgo axis. What do we even kick the month off with? A new moon in Virgo. This is going to be absolutely big. So again, a lot of what happens during September is going to determine where you're at in 2025. All right. You even see that we've got the sun in Virgo opposite Saturn in Pisces. So there's definitely going to be some things here for you to pay attention to and for you to direct your energy for where you want to be in 2025, which is one of the most important, significant, and pivotal years of the 2020s. Yes, of the entire decade. So basically expect some change. All right. Now, this can be change that you've been seeking, that you've been working toward. This can be change that comes out of nowhere, that puts you on the path that you need to be on. All right. This is an eclipse. Eclipses are game changers. And I always say you create your own reality. All right. So open that path that you want for yourself. Close the path that you just want to see ya. Bye-bye. All right. I'm on my yacht. It's back over there. And I did a video on what to expect with eclipses. I'll leave that at the end of this video for you to see. All right. But here's the other thing is that if you are new to my channel, after I do this overview, I do your spread and then I break it down week by week. I pull out more cards. I tell you all the aspects that I want you to pay attention to, the best aspects to watch out for that relate only to Tauruses, or I'll tell you what area of your life that all of this is happening. Now, this very important full moon lunar eclipse is happening in Pisces. Pisces rules your 11th house. So what does this mean? This is your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. This is the 11th house. It's also your social network, groups you belong to, organizations you belong to, also social media. If y'all are involved in social media in some capacity, there's something ending. Remember, it's still a full moon. Full moons culminate, but this is a big one. It's an eclipse. So something's culminating here. There's a turning point. Something's ending. There's something being revealed to you as well. Full moons illuminate. Just know this is what's happening for you. All right. It could be you even just moving into another phase in something that you're hoping for, something that you have your eyes set on for yourself, for your future, for your reality. Now, we actually kick this month off with Uranus and Pluto going retrograde on the 1st. Whoa, Taurus, you're going to feel this right away. All right, right away. Because why? Uranus is in your sign. And so when Uranus, the planet of surprises and breakthroughs, goes retrograde, that's a big deal. There's got to be some gears being shifted right off the bat for you, Taurus. Right off the bat, Uranus is going to be retrograde 27 degrees until January 2025. But it's the bookends that you really feel the strongest. Now, it's not a bad thing. It's just feel this. It's going to be more of an interchange. It's a retrograde. Okay, so this inner breakthrough that you're seeking, sudden awareness that you may have based on the changes that are happening in your physical world. All right, you adapting to that now. All right, you having your personal breakthrough. Something inside you is going to stir now. You're going to be like, ooh, I want to have this breakthrough. Okay, now, same day, Pluto going retrograde in Capricorn until November 19th. This is major. This is major. You know why, Taurus? Is because Capricorn rules your 9th house. And so now we're going back to the past 8 years of your life where you were doing a lot of spiritual development. You were also, filling up with wisdom, really knowing who you were, expanding that in your life. You were possibly traveling a lot, especially long distance travel. Publishing, broadcasting could also have been big things for you. Education, really big things. And now you have Pluto going retrograde in Capricorn for the last time in our lifetime. So this is the last time ever Pluto's going to be in Capricorn, which is all about structures and systems for you, organizations for you, traditions for you. All right. And when I say the last time, the next time Pluto's in Capricorn, that's going to be 2268. This is a big deal because then Pluto moves back into Aquarius for the next 20 years, which is your 10th house of career. So all that empowerment, all that personal power, that transformation in career, this is going to be big. So there's likely, looking at what's going on for you, for the next few months, there may be a moment where, you do some reflection, and then maybe you even traveled a lot. Maybe you've been having so much fun doing these long distance trips, and now you have this moment for the next few months. All right, I'm going to focus on my career. Not only career, remember 10th house is also fame. All right, something could pull you into, because you're becoming famous in your industry in some capacity. This retrograde is also, it's all about going within, but it feels like this purge, you getting something out, whatever is not serving you well anymore. All right, you having that clarity and setting up this new vision for yourself. Remember, Aquarius is the visionary, this new system for yourself as well. So at this point, we have Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto retrograde, all the outer planets. So a lot of going within. Now, you see on Monday, September 2nd, we have the new moon in Virgo. Happy Labor Day if you are in the U.S. Virgo, for you, Taurus, that rules your 5th house. Love, relationships, creativity, children as well, self-expression. This is 5th house activity. The Saturn will be opposite the sun and this new moon, but listen, you've been working with Saturn's energies. All right. You had the bulk of it in August, but just pay attention to what happens to this new moon. Why? Because this new moon corresponds to the full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo that we'll have in March 2025. So remember what I said, Pisces Virgo axis is going to be really strong for you. And again, this is your 5th house. This is going to be amazing. This is love. This is relationships, everything that I mentioned earlier, recreation, hobbies. So there could be something new happening in this area. All right. Remember to set intentions around this time. Also could be something with health, fitness, and wellness, and even work for you. All right. There's something here that may be new that you're moving into. I do love that Uranus will trine Pluto. Remember, they're both retrograde at this time as well. This is big breakthrough energy. All right. Really revolutionary. So right off the bat, there's big transformations happening for you. And then you see Mars will square Neptune. This is at 29 degrees. This is pretty critical. It's a mutable degree. It's adapting. There's something that you're adapting to. Remember, Mars and Neptune, I've always said this, they are the two planets that couldn't be the complete opposite. They have absolutely nothing in common. It's like putting the goth kid in the same room as a cheerleader and trying to make them get along. Listen, this is a square. Sometimes it can happen, but this is a square. So they're really not seeing eye to eye here. Remember, this brings out those kind of lower frequencies of Neptune, which is illusion, delusion, confusion, escapism. But then you throw in Mars, who's really active, and Mars is really kicking up that energy of jealousy and suspicion and deception. So This is a time during this new moon. Be very specific about what you are manifesting, the intentions you are setting, because this is an aspect that's saying, hey, are you being honest with yourself? Is this even real? The reality that you're in, is this what you want? Are you lying to yourself about something? Are you being honest with yourself about something? This is Mars and Neptune is going to bring that up, okay? Mars is going to become a little naughty here, a little naughty. He's trying to get you in TMZ. You don't want that. All right. So you gotta really handle this energy well. Know your reality. Know the reality you want for yourself. I always say it all the time. You create your reality. It is a truth. Know your truth. All right. Choose the red pill. All right. Neptune really is bringing a little bit of that matrixy kind of moment here, but definitely know what you want and be very diplomatic about moving forward. And I say that because Mars will then move into Cancer. And this is happening on Wednesday. This is really big. And you see all the major, everything in red is planets changing signs. And then the green asterisk, the best aspects of the month. Now, Mars is in its fall in Cancer. It doesn't do well in Cancer. Mars is very like, and the Cancer is more like nurturing and home and families. So it's very interesting. I actually natally have Mars and Cancer in my birth chart. And so Mars will go retrograde at the end of the year. I'll talk about that when we get there in December. But there are benefits to Mars and Cancer, so that security become a big priority for you. Even home and family could become a big priority right now. Mars and Cancer for the rest of the month. Just remember, Mars is in Cancer in your third house, so a lot of communication here. So be very mindful about the way that you communicate. And I say that because remember, Cancer is the crabs. It's got the little pinchers. And there is a tendency to be a little extra sensitive with Mars and Cancer, but you can turn that into just having emotion controlled actions. All right. Now, the other thing is, remember, Mars and Cancer is for the collective. So, there could be some other people that are a little extra sensitive or a little, right, with the pinchers. So just handle things with grace. Always vibrate at a high frequency. Be the best version of yourself. Stay frosty. You're going to be fine. All right. You're going to be fine. We'll talk about Sun opposite Saturn. Well, I'll tell you now. Remember, the Sun is in Virgo, Saturn is in Pisces. All right. So again, pay attention to what happens around this time for this month. For this, an eclipse is strong. You'll feel the energies of it strongly. But now you've got this Virgo Pisces axis activated with Sun opposite Saturn. This is just adapting to change. Okay. Remember, you're playing by Saturn's rules. Remember that. All right. And your 11th house. So there could be some sort of, there's a storyline happening for you. And I really want you to pay attention to this. It started all the way back with the full moon in Aquarius, August 19th, because Venus was opposite Saturn at that time. All right. So just pay attention. The great thing about this aspect is around this time, you're going to see that your hard work is paying off. Okay. It is paying off. This is you finding your voice, not being too self-critical. That's what Sun in Virgo opposite Saturn and Pisces may be doing. There's also something here. Remember, Pisces rules your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. And so you could be really big. Remember, Mars is in Cancer too. So maybe even being a little emotional about some things that you want about your future, but there also honestly could be something here with friendships, okay, groups you belong to as well. Not seeing eye to eye, but just remember, Saturn goes at a slow pace. Saturn is karma. Saturn rewards you. But Saturn is definitely on this day being a little like, Saturn's TSA. All right. The TSA agent, you've been waiting that line a long time with the Saturn squares. You get to the checkpoint and Saturn points you out. He's like, oh, you're the one that's going to do the random check. All right. So you're not going to flip no tables. You're going to smile. You're going to grin and bear it. You're going to say, Saturn, I'm playing by your rules. I'm going to get rewarded after I do this. All right. So just remember that Saturn is still, but you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. This is just an aspect that you are going to learn more about how you express yourself. Okay. And I want you to be very expressive still with, it just, right now within Saturn's boundaries. boundaries for the time being. Focus on your spiritual growth. All right. Now, Mercury will move into Virgo. This is going to be big. Mercury is in its domicile in Virgo. We'll talk about this. This happened last month, 2 months ago. I mean, it's been here for a while because all the retrogrades. Mercury is no longer retrograde, by the way, but this is you being just very sharp, very analytical, checking off your to-do list, checking it twice, getting things done. Even travel could be a thing for you. All right. Now, the sun will square Jupiter on Thursday, September 12th. At this point, I really want you to just treat yourself. There's a lot of mental stimulation here with the fact that the sun is in Virgo, Jupiter, Gemini, 2 Mercury ruled signs, by the way. We'll talk about this more in your weekly forecast. But this has, for me, this has like Boy Scout, Girl Scout energy. All right. Like, I can do this. I'm going to be great. The cogs are turning. Okay, so I like this. Treat yourself for working with Saturn. And then you've got Venus trining Jupiter on Saturday, September 14th. This is absolutely amazing. I can't even. There could be something with money here for you, to be honest. Remember, Jupiter is in Gemini in your second house of salary, income, finances. Venus represents money, love, relationships as well. Really big love energy, partnerships, relationships could be a big theme. Social, be social. All right. Really be social around this time. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. And then we get to the full moon, lunar eclipse, partial lunar eclipse that's happening in Pisces. That's going to be on Tuesday, the 17th. Saturn's going to be conjoined this full moon. Remember, Saturn is in Pisces, but there is something here that I love about it. Just bringing this stability, this long-term energy, something that's got legs to it that you're going to see come up around this time. Remember, eclipses are game changers. And so something's coming to an end, something's beginning, and this is your 11th house. So it could even be friendships, a group that you belong to, the piano club of Atlanta, Georgia, whatever you like. There, you could be like, well, I'm into keyboards now, and so maybe you even start your own group. There's something definitely ending for you to ascend. Remember, whatever happens around this time, it is your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. It's paving the way for 2025. So really pay attention. Something is culminating here for something new to begin. And then, what I really love for you is September 19th. This is Thursday, the sun trining Uranus. Remember, Uranus is in your sign. This is really big breakthrough energy. And this is when you could get unexpected, surprising news that's really positive, favorable. I mean, this is a trine, super auspicious here. This is really, really auspicious. It could have to do with love and relationships, as well as creativity. This is really big. Remember, breakthroughs. The other thing that I want to point out, Saturday, September 21st, sun trining Pluto, one of the best aspects of the month. This is humongous. Someone opening doors for you at this time. This is no doubt about it. This is we're talking about sun trining Pluto. This is when authority figures, bosses, whoever you need, so like VIPs, whatever, make things happen for you. But this is you feeling that transformation, things happening for you. Okay, even you coming into your personal power around this time. And then Sunday, September 22nd, we officially move into Libra season. So happy fall, happy autumn, and then happy spring. Am I saying that? Yeah, fall, winter, spring in the southern hemisphere. This is when you're just going to have this big focus on, well, a lot of y'all are going to have focus. It's your success, right? So health, wellness, fitness, as well as work could be something, but just this blissful, like whistle while you work. Sun in Libra is beautiful. I love it. A lot of big focus on relationships, partnerships, harmony, justice, but just again being very social. Now you see the Venus will square Pluto on that same day. This is really, there's an intensity with Venus squaring Pluto. Love and money, definitely big themes here. All right. Really, really big themes. Power struggles, even jealousy vibes that could come up around this time. I would not be surprised if there is something here with work or career for you, because this is just how it is. Even investments, there could be here. And remember, it's just a squeeze. It's where, Pluto is the ruler for Scorpio. And so Pluto itself, the underworld, right? So there could be, it brings things to the surface. It could be within you too, but yeah, it does bring things to the surface. So it just could be something where you're like, oh, I This is interesting. Okay. But what really kind of like amplifies that energy is that Venus then moves into Scorpio. Venus is detriment in Scorpio. If you're into astrology, you know Venus in Scorpio. Venus in Scorpio is spicy. All right. Let's just keep it that way. Now, Taurus, Scorpio is your opposite sign. So that's your seventh house of partnerships and relationships. So when I say spicy, yes, intense. Sex, a big theme here. Passion, really big theme. But remember, we're talking about Venus in Scorpio. We're talking about Pluto ruling Scorpio. So yes, there could also be such intensity where it is, jealousy vibes, even secrets coming out. Could even be here with, for y'all, there's something happening with a partnership here with maybe investments, maybe a new business partner or a business partner you're working with, something that has to do with money, finances. Keep that in mind. There may be something here, as well as love. Of course, love, but it could just really spice things up for you. Venus and Scorpio. Remember, it's how you handle the energies. Remember, Mars is in Cancer at this point. Mars is Scorpio's traditional ruler. So very, really, really interesting energy here. It could just be very emotionally heightened. Things could be emotionally heightened for you, but remember, stay frosty, be cool, you'll be fine. Use your emotions for actions that are going to raise your frequency. Okay. And then what I also love for you specifically, Taurus, is Tuesday, the 24th. Mercury will trine Uranus. Again, Uranus is in your sign. Mercury, the planet of communication, the messenger. Yes, you could be receiving some really great news around this time. And then you see Mercury does move into Libra, which I really love. This is communicating in a very understanding way. Just all that love in communication and compromise and harmonizing. I mean, this is you getting ET home. All right. You find him a phone. I mean, this is working with, especially with partnerships, relationships. Remember, that's what Libra represents, but this is just goodwill and it's love and it's diplomacy. It's so beautiful. Even the way that you communicate could be very, very loving around this time. And then lastly, we end the month with Mars trining Saturn. Oh my goodness, this is happening Sunday, September 29th. Very interesting here. This is action. Take action. Remember, Mars wants you to take action in a really big way. Again, this is your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. This is communication as well. This is also friendships, groups you belong to. There's something here that you can set up for a really long time. Remember, Saturn is Chronos, time. This is for the long haul. Okay. This is commitment energy. It's a very special trend. So with that said, let's get to it. Let's see what's going up for you. There's also, there's some days that I skip, but again, we'll talk about, I'll outline them. All right. We'll delineate. We'll go through them after I do your spread. When I break it down week by week and pull more cards and tell you exactly what to expect for every week. Now, Taurus, let's get started. See what's going on for you for September 2024. Again, for Taurus, Taurus rising and Taurus moon. And whew, all right. And I love y'all. That's what I was going to say. Taurus, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. I do a traditional cult across spread. It offers the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Secondly, Taurus, what's going on? You know that your life is changing in a really big way, humongously big way. All right. It's going to be big. It's going to be big. You know that you had some big moments when the eclipses were in your sign, you and Scorpio. All right. You had that for a while. And so you see that once you got out of that, things have been just like, ooh, things are good. Things are good. And now you're moving into this. Oh, just amazing. All right. So let's see what's going on for you. Wow. Okay. So you're good. There is some new things happening. This is definitely a big month where you are moving forward, especially. It may be even like a very cerebral month for you, like a lot of processing things and thinking things. Again, Uranus is in your sign going retrograde along with 3 other planets that are retrograde, really going within. All right. But You're okay. Let's get started. You got the Nine of Wands. There you go. All right. There you go. This is perseverance. This is saying, I'm not backing down. All right. This is, Tom Petty singing, playing the guitar, saying, don't back down, or whatever it is. This is that card. This is that card. I absolutely love this for you. You see, he's standing there. He got gauze on his head, and he's just like, nobody is taking away my wands. He's protecting his wands. Everything that he's worked hard for, everything that he's passionate about, ones are passions, ambitions, work related. There could be a sense of, yeah, you really felt a lot of these squeezes with Saturn, with Mars square Saturn. There was so much happening. We had Mercury square Uranus. There was a lot happening. Okay, there was a lot happening, and you endured it, and you're just like, you're moving into this month saying, nope, I know what I want. I'm going for it now. You got the Ten of Swords in the heart of your spread. Very interesting here, because it's almost like the big energy coming through for me is like death of ego. There's something that you're realizing, this has got to go. I don't want to think this way anymore. I'm moving into this new cycle. All right. This is 10 is the end, by the way, when 0 equals 1, new beginning, right? 1 plus 0 is what I said, new beginning. So this is a month where I said, you're about to have some really big changes. Now, remember I said there's also a lot of energy this month about, feeling betrayed and secrecy and whatnot. Whatever that is, if you go through any of those energies, this is saying the sun's coming out. All right, those dark clouds are clearing. And so remember, it's all about you taking action for you moving into the path that you want and creating the reality that you want for yourself. With these swords, it's a learning lesson. You see his hand is the same hand gesture as the Hierophant. So in a sense, it is this big blessing in disguise. You no longer need to worry about this or stress about this. If someone has betrayed you, if you feel that, the energies were too strong, you may have been overthinking things. And that could have, there could have been like a little bit of a short circuit. And now this is a month where you step up and you say, nope, no more, but you've got to learn. Everything is karmic, right? So you've got to learn from anything that you've gone through and use it to empower you moving forward. Okay, that's how you grow. That's how you grow. All right. You got the Five of Wands here as well. So yeah, there could be actually, you know what? Remember that we're still in Virgo season, first half of the month. And then we've got that new moon in Virgo in your 5th house. So a lot of children activity. There could just be some not seeing eye to eye with children in some capacity. It could even be colleagues. Y'all got work stuff happening this month that you're not seeing eye to eye. But again, there is a sense of rising up. If you feel that it has been happening for a little bit, it is so not your time, not worth your time energy. And remember, we've had Mercury retrograde as well. And it kind of threw a lot of spanners, maybe some miscommunication as well. And, even overthinking things with all the Virgo energy. So yeah, this is moving forward from anything in your physical world or up here. If you've felt like this tug of war energy, this is just saying, this is your time to have that breakthrough. When Uranus goes retrograde, that's that breakthrough, that inner breakthrough that you're going to have. You recognizing that. So yeah, you got the Three of Swords, and then you got the Queen of Pentacles, clarifying that Ten of Swords. So yeah, there is going to be likely something that you've got to let go and do this emotional healing because you're overthinking things. You see that here with the Three of Swords. All right. So there even maybe something that that you do have to end. All right. And it could even be, remember, you have a lot of 11th house activity. It could even be with like fighting with a friend or arguing with a friend or a group that you belong to, a community. What did I say? The Kitty Cat Club of Arkansas, whatever it is. There could just be some not seeing eye to eye. And that's really causing a lot going on up here. Okay. Could be a boss, whatever resonates with you. But eventually you're going to have to move forward. You can't get stuck in that energy. You've got to move forward because remember, if you're constantly thinking, overthinking, overanalyzing things, you're not making space for all these wonderful things coming through for you, all right, in September. So it's time to do that because you have the Queen of Pentacles here, all right? You have the Queen of Pentacles clarifying the Three of Swords. So yeah, a lot of y'all are definitely going to have a big month where something is coming to an end. And some of y'all may, be in a situation where like, I really didn't want that to happen. But how do you know what's on the other side is not going to be better for you? You just got the Queen of Pentacles, the richest queen, but she also has this maternal quality. It's really nice. So she's the richest queen that shares her wealth. And when I say wealth, it can be in any capacity, okay? It can be in your physical world. It can be, feeling that abundance in your physical world, in your home life, and but financially for sure. But there is something rooting up for you, all right? This is her being able to create and build the world that she wants to live in. All right, this is really great. Now, you have the Seven of Wands in your crown. So again, don't resist. At least, hang on to your passions and the things that you know that are true to you and your truth and exactly what you want, your path forward. But don't, it's almost like compromise is like the big theme for y'all this month. Have that compromise, especially when it comes to your domestic sector, home, family, relationship, significant other, real estate, or whatnot. But there also could be a sense of you feeling that, some people are just not seeing eye to eye with you. Okay. I'll clarify the Seven of Wands for you. Yeah. So you stick to who you are, your passions, and you do not derail. You're going to be fine. You got the Ten of Cups here, the Ten of Cups, which is absolutely amazing. I think that there is going to be, and you see here, the happy couple, the happy children. So remember, there could be relationship stuff, children stuff here, but in the end, if you can not overanalyze it or overthink it or even get nitpicky about it, remember Mars is in Cancer, Venus will be moving to Scorpio. Emotions heightened and whatnot, but also the pincher is there, then you're going to be fine. Ten of Cups is happy everything. All right. This rainbow indicating this, beautiful future to come. A lot of enlightenment in this card. This is absolutely amazing. And then now you have the King of Wands too. So this is really great. It seems like career is a big focus for a lot of y'all this month. With the King of Wands here, he is like the entrepreneur, but this is someone who is just the epitome of fire. We've come to the King of Wands. Wands are fire. So all that, that is very spirited energy, a lot of passion, but transformative. A lot of you are seeking this transformation. Here's the thing. A lot of y'all maybe actually really, really focused on work. Shift some of that energy back into, that may be the other thing is that some people may recognize you're spending too much at work, or maybe even, with your personal hobbies, with passions. And so just find that balance in your physical world, mind, body, spirit. So you got the Knight of Cups in your future. Everything's going to work out, especially with partnerships, relationships for you, especially with the things that you want for yourself, being emotionally fulfilled. You're seeking it too with the Ten of Cups in your crown. And then you got the Knight of Cups with the Three of Wands. Absolutely amazing. There's something that you're moving into that is going to fulfill you emotionally. Now, it can be with someone else involved. There is someone on your journey, all right? Or you may be seeking it, or someone's coming through, all right? Remember, big partnership energy here, and it can be love. We're talking about the Knight of Cups, Mr. Romance, Knight in Shining Armor. But either way, this is a lot of creative energy as well. He is Pisces. Remember, Pisces is your 11th house of friendships and groups as well. So it could be something regarding that, where you're doing something together where it's just so enlightening for you, because you have the Three of Wands here as well, where there is a sense of, yes, moving into this new reality that I want for myself. And it's part of me exploring who I am and being true to myself and going after my passions and pursuing them. So let's get to your stuff. Taurus, oh my goodness, what a month. What a month. If you like this reading, by the way, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, all the fun stuff that we like doing together, Taurus. And I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. All right, let's get to it. Let's see what's going on. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Taurus, what a month. What a month. It's going to be a lot of sorting things out internally, okay? And even when I say that, it's almost like you already know. You already know that I'm going to have to go, I'm going to go within. I'm going to go deep. I feel changes happening. All right. So I really want to, work with those undulations. Now, Page of Cups. So yeah, a lot of y'all are actually seeking this, something that just fulfills you emotionally. All right. This is you following your bliss. And a lot of y'all are seeking something new. A lot of creative energy. Okay. A lot of creative energy here that's really nice, but this is really great. It definitely can be love related. For a lot of y'all are seeking new love or seeking love. And hey, you just got the Knight of Cups in your future. So remember, take that action. It could also be with friendships. Some of y'all may feel that maybe a thing that you really want that camaraderie. You really want to open yourself up to having new friends. It's almost like you're missing that. That's something missing. That could be you going within. I'm seeking this. I want this, new friendship and whatnot, and making room for that. You also have the Four of Cups, by the way. Very interesting that you have the Four of Cups in your external factors area. It does seem like there is someone who is not happy. And again, it can be someone that is not content in a situation, and it could be in a current situation with you where they're not really satisfied with something, and you've got to be the one to communicate to them. It could be someone that is also maybe someone that you have to work with that energy, help them get to a point of vibrating at a frequency with compassion and love and gratitude. That's what the Four of Cups is. This card is heavily associated with boredom and apathy. And, they say that the opposite of love isn't hate, it's apathy. And so there is that sense of someone that's just not seeing eye to eye with you. And you've really got to make that adjustment. Remember, you do have the Five of Wands in your challenge area. Oh, wow. You got the Nine of Pentacles too. This is crazy. Look at all these pentacles, even with the Queen of Pentacles out of your spread. So yeah, again, there you go. It could be definitely love, relationship related. Some of y'all may actually want to be in a situation where you do take a little bit of a break, a little bit of a breather. And remember, when I say relationships, that's whatever resonates with you. It can be a friendship, it can be work related, it can be love related. There could be something there, okay? But it does seem like that there is got to be a little bit of that where you can feel this abundance, especially when you do that compromise though. All right, take that break, but have that compromise. It's going to bring this up, but listen to that. You hear the church bells? Isn't that crazy? Talk about timing. Yeah, but there's also, especially with the Nine of Pentacles in your external factors area, remember I said there may be someone opening doors for you. Okay. It almost seems like you may have to have your energies really don't let anyone disturb your energies this month. That's all I'm saying. Okay. With the Four of Cups here. But yeah, there could be someone coming through with abundance for you, especially with the Knight of Pentacles. You even see the symbol of Venus all over her gown, which is really special here. It's really nice here. So it can be in a work capacity. Remember, Venus is in Libra in your 6th house. And then you have the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. Hello, that's amazing. Really nice energy. 10 of Pentacles. It seems like there is this finish line for you. You're moving toward that. You're looking forward to one that is full of abundance. Remember, I said Queen of Pentacles can build the world that she wants to live in. She is rich enough. She has the resources to do that, and she has the kindness to bring that other people that she loves into that world that she wants to build. But you also have the 10 of Pentacles here, and you have the 10 of Cups here, and you have the 10 of Swords here. You've got these 3 10s. Remember what I said, 1 0 equals 1 new beginning. So either way, there is a sense of abundance that you're seeking, and and especially wealth. And wealth, remember, can be in your physical world, especially with the 6 of Pentacles in your final outcome. This is a lot of spiritual wealth. All right. This is, you see the philanthropic man helping these two people. All right. So supporting others, but also feeling that support. If you are seeking it in a financial sense, you may be receiving money this month. Raise your frequency. Okay. Attract that. But it could be you that is feeling the sense of, I want to support others and I want to help others. And remember, that is what the 6 of Pentacles is harmonizing, because you are taking that action and you have that spiritual awareness, okay, of what you're doing that brings that balance in your life. All right. So let's break it down week by week. Wow, this is a big month for you, Taurus. It's a really big month for you. Six of Pentacles. By the way, you want to see the connection here? So remember how I said his hand gesture is the same as a Hierophant, which is a Taurus card. Well, same as this man here. The Six of Pentacles, the very philanthropic man, which is a Taurus card. All right. So this leads to this. So remember, don't overthink things, don't overanalyze things, and learn from everything that can empower you. Now, let's break it down week by week. So the first week of September, yes, Uranus is going retrograde in your sign on day one. So watch out for that. You could see there are changes happening right away that stirs something inside you, or you wanting this really big breakthrough. And then Pluto goes retrograde that same day. And then we have that amazing new moon in Virgo. Remember, there are those Saturn oppositions, and we'll talk about this, in your weekly forecast a lot more in depth, as you know. But this is great because it's in your fifth house of love, relationships, creativity, procreation, recreation, children. And then Mars squaring Neptune, we talked about that, as well as Mars moving into Cancer for the entire month. One thing I do want to bring to your attention is the 6th. This is going to be Friday, September 6th, Mercury squaring Uranus. Okay, Mercury squaring Uranus again. This is definitely going to be, remember, Mercury, to be honest, is still in shadow at this point. So there could, again, this may be just some inner breakthrough that you have, communicating something as part of your breakthrough. All right. You could even get some news around this time. Now, and then on Saturday, we have the Sun opposite Saturn. Okay. We've talked about that. Remember, there's that little bit of squeeze, but you starting to see how your hard work is paying off. So let's see what's going on for you for the first week of, well, those cards flipped over. We'll use those as clarifiers. Oh, interesting. You got the Devil, the Emperor, and the Seven of Pentacles. So, yeah, there's definitely something you're going to have to let go around this time. It seems like you're going to recognize that with the Emperor energy, the Seven of Pentacles. There could be this back and forth energy. And I'm not surprised. There are some aspects this month because of the placing of them, the timing of them. It's like, if you ever saw Austin Powers, yeah, did you see that movie or the first one where he's in that car? He's like, it could feel a little bit like that. I'm seeing that here the first week where you have the Devil, the Emperor, and the Seven of Pentacles. Very interesting. Seven of Pentacles is your card, by the way. That's another Taurus card. The Devil, Capricorn energy. Remember, Pluto's retrograding in Capricorn. You got to go within to know what you've got to let go. This is all about surrendering anything that you know that is not serving you well. All right, especially codependency, bad behaviors, addictions, vices, everything that the Devil is associated with, obsessions as well. And I only say that because of some of the other aspects happening this month. Okay. Now, you've got the Emperor, which is great. All right. You surrender all that. You're going to be absolutely amazing. The Emperor, this is fierce. The Emperor is the Emperor. He's a ruler, not only of his land, but his destiny. Okay. And so there's that empowerment energy that I'm talking about for you, really, really feeling that driving life force within you. Okay. And then you got the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, there is a sense of a big decision that you may have to make. In terms of moving forward, there could be something that you're sitting on until about the full moon lunar eclipse. Something you may be sitting on in terms of something that you want to asking yourself, do I really want to invest in this? Okay. And it can be literal investments for y'all or finances, but it also could be just something that's you, or even like a relationship. Just think investments. Now, second week of September, Sunday, August 8th, Mercury moves into Virgo. We talked about that. And then the Sun squaring Jupiter on Thursday. We talked about Saturday, September 14th. Venus trining Jupiter. Definitely mark this in your calendar. You know, Venus is your ruling planet too. So this is really beautiful. The two benefics here. Absolutely, absolutely love this. And definitely big money day for y'all. So let's see what's going on for you for the second week of September. Ah, you got temperance. Really nice. I like this. Temperance, this is just saying, hey, listen, everything I said earlier, there's a path. You're on a path. All right. You're going to get there and have that patience, have that inner patience. Remember, practicing patience really helps. You're going to get there. That's what temperance is saying. You got an archangel here saying, go within. Go within, trust your intuition, your pineal gland, all right? Your pineal gland, and which is your third eye, your sixth sense, your third eye chakra. But this is really great. Having that self-restraint in terms of not being, trying to force things to happen, going with the flow at your comfort level where you know that the things that you want are going to happen. So you have nothing to worry about. Okay. You have nothing to worry about. So that is the mentality that you want to have. Now, are we on the third week? Yeah, we're on the third week of September. Kick it off on Tuesday, September 17th with a full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. This is absolutely big. And of course, we're going to do, I'll talk a lot about it a lot more in your weekly forecast, but this is when something's coming to culmination. It is in your 11th house. So something with your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. Again, it can be just something ending for a new one to begin, or a phase in one area, or it can be friendships or groups you belong to, or something with social media. All right. Now, one thing that I do want you to know is on, the next day, Wednesday, the 18th, Mercury will be opposite Saturn. So this is a really good time to not make any big agreements or decisions or sign any contracts because it is an opposition. And it could also just be something as small as not agreeing or not seeing eye to eye with. It just could be like not seeing eye to eye with a friend or not making an agreement with a friend on this day. Thursday, the 19th. Ooh, sun trining Uranus in your sign. It's huge. Huge. Big breakthrough here. Big breakthrough. You could get really nice, surprising news around this time. All right. And one other aspect I want to point out this week is on the 20th, the sun will be opposite Neptune. So I know I didn't mention this earlier. This is what I was talking about. This is such a big month. Neptune is very active. This is a day where you just don't want to be to avoid being like self-critical or harsh on yourself. All right. Neptune may really bring that out with this opposition, as well as the sun in Virgo, which can be like a little, self-critical. So keep that in mind. Know that you're great. Know that you're amazing. This is actually what it's like, when you buy furniture and you're piecing it all together and you're like, ooh, I'm doing a great job. I'm doing amazing. And then at the end of it, you're like, oh, I screwed up. And then you just beat yourself up for it. You're just like, I'm so mad at myself. No, don't do that. This is like one of those days where you don't want to do that. You want to move toward Neptune rules compassion. Okay. The compassion is there. And so having that compassion for yourself, and it's a very spirituality as well. So just go within, take those deep breaths and just laugh it up. Say, universe, you got me. You got me. But now I'm going to get double the reward. Saturday, the 21st, Mercury will square Jupiter. Just don't overthink things this day. We'll talk about it more in your monthly forecast. But the same day the sun trining Pluto. This is one of the biggest aspects of the month. This is major. This is absolutely major. Someone, like I said, could open up doors for you, a big authority figure. So let's see what's going on for you for the third week of September. Oh, you got the 8 of Cups, the week of the full moon lunar eclipse. In Pisces, this card is attributed to Saturn in Pisces will be conjuncting the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. Amazing. So yeah, you are going to be walking away from something. It seems like it may be, it's definitely going to be your choice. It's going to be your choice. You want this. This is what I am initiating on my own, as you see here with the figure here, the red cape, the boots with the cape, like ready to go. All right. That's passion. All that red, that's passion. That's power, feeling empowerment to walk away from things that hey, something's better for me. All right. Now, last week of September, on Sunday, the 22nd, we move into Libra season, as I mentioned, and we have the equinox. The equinoxes are big, and we'll talk about that in your weekly reading. All right. Venus squares Pluto, enters Scorpio. I don't know if I remember. Oh, did I tell you on the 24th? Tuesday, September 24th, Mercury will trine Uranus again in your sign. So you're getting all these big breakthroughs. And again, it can be in your physical world, especially with Mercury trine Uranus, where you receive messages, or, you know, just something that you got the job, or congratulations, you have a baby now, like whatever it is, or it's something like paperwork about, there's something that's really nice. It could also be you having like really brilliant ideas about something that's really great. And so Mercury trining Pluto. Oh gosh, did I mention this one? Oh, that's amazing too. This is happening on the very next day. And so, wow, this is huge. Mercury trining Pluto. This is, again, you being very persuasive, very influential. Communication could be really powerful for you now. Even like negotiating if there's something that you want. There could be you digging deep for things within you that you discover about yourself. Like, oh, I didn't know I had this, you know, cool superpower within me. I love this. But really, really, really nice. And then, as you know, Mercury moves into Libra. Mars trine Saturn, which, by the way, circle that in your calendar. Sunday, the 29th, one of the biggest aspects of the month. And then we actually end the month on the 30th with Mercury Cazimi in Libra. So that is really special, really nice. Could be something work related where you have this really big clarity, this brilliant idea that is such a game changer. Even gangbusters here. Definitely could also be with partnerships and relationships. So let's see what's going on for you. Woo, Taurus, for the last week of September. You got the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, so it does seem like, you know, I'm not surprised coming after the Eight of Cups. Two of Pentacles, you got the Chariot, and you've got the Six of Cups. All right, so you are definitely going to be adjusting. There are new things happening for you. It can be financially. Remember, these are Pentacles, but, you know, paired with a Chariot here is very interesting. Okay, there could be something within you. Again, for y'all, I just feel like you're processing a lot of things, but then you're ready to go. Take it forward. It brings you all this comfort. Okay, all this comfort. There's a lot of harmonizing with the Six of Cups, which is really special. Can be partnerships and relationships here, with that being a Scorpio card, Sun in Scorpio. But this is really great. This is really nice. There is definitely going to be adjusting to something, though. It feels like you're going to be prioritizing something over the other thing, but then you're just going to blast forward once you really know intuitively, intrinsically, like you feel it. You're like, this is what I want. I'm going for it. And again, it brings you all this love and feeling of gratitude. Like, this is really special. I can let my hair down. So, Taurus, thanks so much for tuning in. Oh my goodness. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, let me know what's going on, and I will see you next week. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.